Hello there, and welcome to the weekly outlook. Okay, so we're having a look at the calendar next week. I've got a couple of currencies in mind, mainly the Antipodeans again next week, looking at the Australian dollar and the New Zealand dollar. But obviously, we've also got the non farm payrolls, and we've also got the BOE inflation report, MPC official bank rate votes, monetary policy summary on Thursday. So early on in the week, we've got the cash rate in the RBA rate statement. Now, people are actually expecting the RBA to cut rates this week down to 1.50% from 1.750%. So that is obviously going to weaken the Aussie dollar. So at the moment, we have had weakness going through the US dollar with expectations of a rate hike being pushed off, and we did see the Aussie dollar rally towards the end of the week. But looking at the 7-6 area here, we're starting to see signs of rejection on the 4-hour chart. Let's just have a quick look at the daily. Daily still looks like quite a good bit of upside there. We may not see that change until the market open on Monday, but we do expect traders to start anticipating a rate cut and start to sell off the Australian dollar. So heading into sales, the price at the moment isn't too much of a bad price to take for a sell. We can have a swing high off this swing high here, stop loss, which would give us a 80 pip stop, and we could be targeting the 7.3. So looking to trade into that event as early as possible on Monday. Okay, now going forward to the New Zealand dollar. New Zealand dollar, we've got the dairy index and we've got inflation expectations next week as well. Expecting those to come in slightly weaker, which could cause downside in the New Zealand dollar. It's another country that's expecting a rate cut in their next meeting as well. We've had a push up, and as you can see, we've got this sell zone marked here. And every time it's been in this area, it's sold off. Okay, so this point here, it's sold off. Again, when it tries to enter, it's sold off. I don't expect it to be any different at this point. I think we will get another sell-off here, and it's also developing a bit of a head and shoulders pattern. So looking again for rejection at this price here, and looking for early sells next week. Moving through to the pound, we've got the also got the inflation expectations, official bank rate, the monetary policy summary on Thursday. Now we're expecting 9 members to vote for to keep rates to cut official bank rates. Since the last meeting, we did have a bit of controversy because the Bank of England was expected to cut and they didn't, and the reason was because they hadn't seen enough data from the Brexit to make assumptions on monetary policy. So what's different this time? Well, we have had some PPIs out and we've had some services data out, which has included the post-Brexit results. And it has showed a slowdown. So the MPC are expected to cut rates from 0.5% to 0.25% in this meeting. If they don't, then I would imagine the pound will rally quite hard because it's widely expected now for that to happen. We did get a rejection from 133 on Friday after the rally against the US dollar. The price we really want to look to sell this is 135. At the moment, it's not giving us a spike up to that price. The MPC not cutting rates on Thursday might be the instigator for that price, but jumping in during the announcement would be dangerous, so I'd wait to look to trade out of that. And then we've got Mark Carney speaking at 12:30 as well to clarify. We've got the non-farm employment change, the average hourly earnings in the US dollar, and the unemployment rate due out. Now these are expected figures to be slightly mixed. The headline figure expected to drop slightly, the average hourly earnings expected to rise, and unemployment rate expected to drop as well. So we could see some strength in the US dollar on Friday. That would aid our Aussie dollar trade, and obviously it would aid our pound US dollar if we get that spike up on Thursday. Then that could be what brings it back down on Friday. So we could possibly see, the price that we're looking for there, the 135, and then the sell-off back down to 128. Okay, so they're the trades I'm going to be looking at next week: Aussie dollar, pound US dollar, and New Zealand dollar US dollar. Okay, thanks for watching, and I hope you can make some pips.